Hello Gundam enthusiasts, this is GundamLegacyextreme here to do a review on the 1-144 high grade 00 Gundam and Riser. Yeah, I already did a review really on the 00 Gundam, but this is Trans Am Riser Edition 00 Gundam. Thus, like with my Trans Am Reborns Gundam, this 00 Gundam is in Trans Am colors. I don't really have to go over the articulation, but being a review on him really, because he has no articulation whatsoever, but a little bit mainly for transformation purposes, I will quickly go over the articulation. So this video will definitely be one part. GN drives will rotate, go back, forward, so you can have both GN drives forward doing the GN burst, the GN field burst like it did in its first appearance of regular colors, not Trans Am colors. Sorry, stickers, very bad, but I can't mimic the color of that. Yeah, problem number one really is just the stickers. Well, any folding stickers suck, but because you can't really mimic this color as far as I know, it's impossible for me to replicate that. Anyway, back onto articulations. GN drives will also sorry, I'm used to doing 1/100ths now, so I did 2 already. GN drives will rotate, getting it out of the way. Arms rotate 360. Bend at the elbow at one really good joint. Rotate below the shoulder. Hands will rotate. Wiggle. Waist rotates 360. I'm just trying to be extremely careful because the normal curse of the 00 Gundam, the waist pops off at the drop of a hat. Legs go forwards that far, back that far, double joint, and the splits. Onto a riser very quickly. Articulation is pretty much this: transformation joint, tail fin wiggles, spreads out. That's it. Alright, now on to the main reason why I'm doing this review. I've never shown on camera really, besides quick showings of my collection before I decide to show what I'm probably going to review next. I've never shown an O-Riser, so let me show the O-Riser configuration. O-Riser has 2 configurations canon to it. One is where it was shown during its very first configuration shown, when it was just showing particle rate dispersal timing, I'm thinking it was, where pretty much it docked onto the 00 Gundam like this, but really that is not for combat, that was just for testing. For its proper docking configuration, we unclamp by just pulling back and separating. I never knew that until I watched Prime 92's review of the 00 Gundam. I always just thought you plugged it in and that was it, and I was always nervous because it was extremely wobbly. Then you take this tab, flip it out, so you reveal 2 pegs, and then you just peg it into the GN drive and the hole where you would put those pathetic damn shields, which I am not reviewing in here. You want to see that? Go watch my other review of the 00 Gundam. You flip the tab out again, plug it in, and there you have the 00 Riser, or as it is in this configuration, Trans Am Riser. No hindrance in articulation whatsoever. You gain the articulation really of just the O-Riser's body going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And of course you just gain these big bulky wing bits. Yeah. By the way, this isn't the base it comes with. It comes with a clear green base, but that's up connected with Reborn's Gundams, with the action base that I bought for Reborn's Gundam. So I'm not pulling it apart. But pretty much it does the same exact thing. You plug it in right here, and you're golden. Accessories, same as regular accessories you get with the 00 Gundam alone. It's GN Sword 2s. Sword mode, Buster Rifle mode, you're done. You get 2 of them, like always. And then, of course, beam accessories you only get with the Trans Am Riser and the 00 Gundam with GN Sword 3, these. Which are basically blasting effects, and also they can be blade effects, but they don't really look all that good as blade effects. Just to give you a quick showing, but I already did this once, I think. Yeah, I did it with 00 Gundam. Voila. Accessory that you can only get with this version and the 00 Gundam plus GN Sword 3 version, the GN Sword 3. Blaster mode and beam saber mode. Dock it into the arm, you lift this up, put this down, and clamp it down. Now, if you saw my video on my custom 00 Gundam, the 00 downshift, I stated that this one doesn't have the GN Sword 3, and that's why I gave it the GN Sword gun. That's because I had this guy with the GN Sword 3 from that one. You just clamp it into the arm, bring it down, and now I have the 00 Gundam dual GN Sword 3 mode. Of course, it doesn't look accurate because of the fact that this GN Sword 3 is in blue while this GN Sword 3 is in red, but I don't care. It just looks cool in the end. Plug in this bit, and we're done. Pretty much that's it for this review. Now, as we all know, there is another. I pretty much have almost the whole collection of 00 Gundam. I used to say I had the whole collection because I don't count the original release of the separate release of the 00 Gundam and the 00 Riser. And the O Riser. I only have all the releases of the 00 Gundam with the O Riser together, along with the 7 Swords 00 Gundam. So let me just quickly show you what I got, and then of course I'll go over why I brought this up. Also, this is going to be a color reviewing, because as you can tell, this is the color, and this is the regular color of the 00 Gundam, as you know. This is, of course, my 7 Swords version. You're wondering why it doesn't have the O Riser? That's because the O Riser is right here. I've converted the O Riser that I had on him into the Tau Riser. Yeah, again, my side story, the O Riser was stolen in Ribbon Zalmark by Ribbon Zalmark later on in a fight, and was reconverted into the Tau Riser, where it was fitted with a GN drive Tau. And of course, it will fit on my Tau Riser because there was no modifications at all to it. My downshift, because there was no modifications. This is one way I connect it. And I sent his V-fin flying. I'll find it later. And then of course I combine it the regular way. I'm just going to go through this quick. And we're done. Of course, this one is a custom, so it doesn't count for colors, but for accuracy and colors. And then of course I have the designer color release, which does not come with the GN Sword 3, which originally disappointed me, but I didn't know, because this was when I first started getting back into Gundams. As you can probably see, if you can see all the messed up, all the visible nubs. This video is getting longer than I wanted it. Quickly just put on the designer color, the designer color O Riser, and we have the 00 Riser. This is pretty much all of my 00 Gundams. Again, the reason I'm also talking about this is because I wanted to quickly bring up the new releases of the 00 Gundams. The 007 Swords Inspector version. Come on, stand up, damn it. The 7 Swords Inspection version, which is basically pretty much a red repaint of the 7 Swords without I think it doesn't come with the 7 Swords G, with the designer colored torso and feet, and it comes with the designer colored torsos and feet. God damn it! I'm knocking everything off. Screw it, I'm not even gonna fiddle with him anymore. And there's also the 00 Gundam GN condenser type, which pretty much loses these 2 GN drive nubs right here and puts in a condenser. 2 GN condensers, which are those, which is pretty much the GN batteries you get, a gray version of the GN battery you get with the two master grade, the 3 different master grade Exias. I give up. I might get that one if I see it at the New York Anime Fest. Otherwise, I'm not going to get it. And if the 007 Swords Inspection version comes out, I might get it. But otherwise, I'm not going to get either of them unless they go down in price. Especially the Inspection, because I can easily make the Inspection by taking off all of his red pieces, put it on him, and then repaint him, and then just buy another 7 swords. But that's about it. This video is probably too long, and I'm going to have to do some cutting. I'll see you all at the next review, which I haven't decided what I'm going to review yet. So no panning off into anything.